What's up, everybody? I hope everybody's doing well out there. And I didn't check my audio. What a dummy. There we go. That for you. All right. I hope everybody's doing well out there. It is Tuesday. Sorry I couldn't get in yesterday. I was feeling tired as fuck. I had I need a beer. I don't know what it was yesterday. I don't know how everybody else is doing out there, but yesterday I was really exhausted. I had a long weekend. We did UFC. Friday, we ended up hanging out with Raul Rosas from UFC. It was really fun. I don't know if any of y'all know it. Chihuihuis. That was really cool, man. But I did realize, like, dude, he's a kid. Like, he's 20 years old. Um, but really, really cool opportunity to get to know him a little bit. Hung out with him for a couple hours and got to see him and one of his boys. And they were just, hanging out, talking shit, having a good time. And you know how that goes. UFC fighters are pretty cool. They're pretty humble, down to earth. Some of them that we have come into counter with, and yeah, man, just hard workers, conservatives, a lot of them, and it was really cool. Saturday was really awesome. Got to go see UFC live, the Noches, and that was fun. Um, all the people I really wanted to win won. It was really good time. Mm. Come join me for a beer, man. Let me know how y'all doing. And then got to watch the Canelo fight, and oh my god, disappointed, man. Disappointed. I know some people are out there talking about, oh, it was rigged, man. He was fucking rigged, man. Like, come on, bro. He got outboxed. He didn't get his ass kicked though. He just got outboxed, man. And yesterday I got to see my Texans get their ass kicked, and yeah, it's been one of those. Season's already 0-2, but hopefully y'all are doing well. Hopefully you had a great weekend as well. Um, I was out there dying at work. I was like, man, I think I got a little sick. That's what it was because I thought honestly I was like, am I still hungover? But Sunday I wasn't even hungover, and then Monday I felt worse, and I don't know why. I was like, damn, is this a hangover? What the fuck? A day later? But no, I felt all right. I think I just got a little sick. Took some medicine. Feeling good now. Feeling better. So all the stuff in the news today, as we have seen, a lot of teachers out there getting fired. Now I know a lot of people are out. I seen Destiny. I seen Hassan Piker. I seen a lot of prominent leftists out there talking about like, oh, now the right, the cancel culture. I don't know if that's the case. If anybody's just trying to cancel for anything, I'm not a fan of that, but I mean, nobody wants their kids being taught by a bunch of psychotic people, man. I don't know if y'all saw the story. Some Canadian teacher was out there putting the Charlie Kirk assassination on a loop and telling the kids how he deserved it and he was a fascist and he was a Nazi, and all kinds of other bullshit. It's just pretty fucking insane that they are doing stuff like that and dancing on the grave of Charlie Kirk, which was a great man and did nothing wrong to nobody. They're misquoting him like crazy right now. I've seen a lot of misquotes because nobody can do their due diligence to actually play the clips of what he actually said, because we're in that time period where it's like cut the clip. I mean, cut the video, clip it real fast, make it sound as just damning as possible, and then run with it. And I know Stephen King was even saying that he was trying to, I believe, what was it? He was trying to stone gays. Like he was like something with trans and gays and all that. And it's like, what are you talking about? And he had to apologize. So many misquotes. Let me know in the comments some of the stuff that you've been hearing. I really want to know, what are some people on the left telling you guys. I've been hearing all kinds of stuff, and it's really annoying at this point because they don't know what the hell they're talking about, and I really hate I really hate the misquoting. It's so unfortunate, especially to a man like Charlie Kirk. I I've watched him speak live. I've seen his speeches quite a bit. I've seen his podcast. Never heard him say a hateful thing ever, other than but other than like you gotta get off your ass and fucking work, and the government's not daddy. But people take that as actual like hate speech. People take that as him being cruel, him having no empathy. I've seen so many clips, people sharing. of actually him talking to trans people, talking to certain people about these things, and telling them that he wants them to feel comfortable in their own bodies and stuff like that. And it's just the left has nothing else to run on other than lies and to try to demonize this man. And then Don Lemon, oh my God. I'm gonna show that clip before we get out of here. But Don Lemon's over there asking people on the streets and trying to really bait them in, like, hey, oh, he was a good man. Was he really a good man? Was he really good? Like, what a piece of shit. Somebody, Don Lemon, such a terrible person. So many others are as well. Ilan Omar was on there with that. I forgot the name of that reporter, but out there talking about how he did spew a lot of hatred and everything else. And it's like, Ilan Omar, are you serious? Yeah, of all people, the Somali pirate out here talking all kinds of shit. And it's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing to see them stoop so low. Um, so many teachers, and I know two people have been released. I think it's Texas State in this state here where I'm at. One actually punched somebody. The other one was out there pretending to be Charlie Kirk, get shot in the neck. I mean, like I said before, how much hate do you have to have in your heart for you to mock a man that had never hurt nobody, never did nothing to anyone, just spilled out facts and his opinions, and you feel that it's necessary for yourself and for your friends to mock this man getting shot in front of his wife, in front of his kids, and just have no disregard for life whatsoever. And DL Hughley as well. Hughley, DL Hughley. God, I can never say that goddamn. But yeah, he's out there spewing the same rhetoric that everybody else is, and it's gotten. I don't know, man. It's just disheartening to see that. I love how JD Vance. I don't know. What did y'all think about JD Vance's 13-minute speech about? I know he had like a whole show, but the 13-minute speech at the very end, I thought that was a very powerful speech. And he said, "We're not going to have any goddamn unity." I shouldn't say that since I'm talking about Charlie Kirk. We're not going to have any unity with these psychos and these evil people that wish death upon us. And I totally agree. Right in the comments, how did you feel about that? I totally agree with that. I think that's 100% correct. Um, I've seen Steven Crowder kind of getting a little wild out there. I love Steven Crowder, but he's out there saying I'm not promoting violence, but I'm promoting violence towards people that are gonna hurt you. And I can say, yeah, if you're gonna these people have done this for how long? How long have we seen this? And one of the things I want to go through is some of the stuff with Cash Patel today as well. But it was disheartening to see Cash Patel not say Antifa is a terrorist group. I was really upset about that. I don't know if y'all saw. I got to see the whole Senate hearing, but like I was trying to say, how long have we seen the left? How long have we seen Antifa, BLM, these people in black ski mask and everything else just harass, terrorize? I mean, brutalize and kill. Like we've seen it over and over for the last 10 years. We've been seeing it over and over and over. Not only in this country, you see it in other countries as well. And how long before we label him a terrorist organization and follow the fucking money? I know Cash Patel was saying they're gonna follow the money, but it's like, okay, I mean, Elon Musk did it in record time. Like, okay, this is coming from here, 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 here. Other people have done it. Lara Loomer does it all the time. This is the point where the money's coming from. This is the head of the agency. This is the multiple NGOs that they have, and this is how they're getting money and subsidized from the government. And then how long does it take to prosecute somebody? I really want to see some heads roll, man, and not literally. I mean, figuratively in the court system. We need to see people that are actually funding all these bad, even good people that are just trying to go out there and protest or trying to go out there and voice their opinions. We need to start seeing that. Where is this money coming from? It has to come from somewhere. It's having to come from somewhere. I know y'all are thinking the same, and let me know if I'm wrong here, but I just feel like that's something that needs to be done. So other than that, let's go ahead and get into it, man. I hope y'all having a good start to your week. I have here this is one of the funniest things I've seen. I can't stand this. Is Hidino? Hidono, sorry, Hidono. I don't care. I don't like her. I don't like you. I don't like your name. But yes, she is just one of the worst. And one of the things that really surprised me is she starts talking about like men and women, how they have differences and stuff. And it's like, what? When did that happen? They have differences again? Oh, we're going back to that? We're going back to logic? So she's over here questioning Cash Patel. She sounds like an idiot too. God, I hate the way she talks. Just everything about her is just terrible. But let's go ahead and check her out. And of course, the stupid volume. I always do this. Always.
Requiring
Back and listen.
applicants to be able to do a certain kind of pull-ups, which a lot of women cannot because of physiological differences.
Are we back to physiological differences? I can't even say we're back to that. That's awesome. I'm glad we're all back to that. Did y'all see that? What? When did we start this again? We started actually using logic one more time. Yay. You don't know. You finally made sense for once. We totally agree. We totally agree on that. Yes, there's some physiological differences between men and women. Thank God.
Requiring these kinds of pull-ups.
We are requiring a physical program at BFTC at Quantico because FBI agents carrying guns in the field have to chase down bad guys and do really hard work. The physical fitness standards of those agents
So
are
are
being
you requiring
appropriately
these
assessed.
kinds of pull-ups?
We are requiring everybody to pass the 1811 standards at BFTC. If you want to chase down a bad guy
Excuse me,
and put
the
him in
reason I
handcuffs, you
asked-
better be able to do a pull-up.
The reason I ask
Yes.
is that there are concerns about whether or not being able to do these kinds of harsh pull-ups is really required of FBI agents.
Doing
Anyway,
one pull-up
Mr.
is not
Patel,
harsh,
I
and there are
am
always
greatly
medical
concerned
exemptions to that.
that you are now requiring
This chick is so bad at her job. God, she's just terrible. She's a terrible person. Hawaii, do better. What are you doing out there? Choosing this. Are you crying? The pull-ups, and it's kind of hard for women. What? Yes, if you're gonna go chasing bad guys, and they always talk about how police, FBI, I mean every agency, right? Why do they have to shoot the people? Why do they have to shoot the people? Yes, so we want less and less shootings from traffic stops or whatever raids or whatever that may be. We need agents that can physically hold their own in a tight pitch. We need them to know what the fuck they're doing. We need them to be at least one pull up. My fat ass could do one pull up. Like, come on. I'm just because she can't. Like, we all know she can because she'll be like, I can't do this, and the way she talks, everything about her, just a terrible person. And I really am really just frustrated that all of a sudden we're going back to this, and that's the honest truth with the whole situation with the DI and everything else. It's like, okay, so you can't hold your own. Now it's everybody else's fault for this because you can't do it yourself. And if you don't follow us, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. We are right here, as you can see. S Blitz. Oh no, that's my X account. So Samurai Blitz right here. Go ahead and follow us on there. But yeah, I totally agree. Like, if you can't do a pull up, why the fuck are you even there? Or maybe if you're doing like an office job, that makes sense. But if you're not, if you're out there catching bad guys and you want less shootings because you want somebody, they should get more training. We've been saying that forever. They should be getting like some MMA training, like how to hold people down properly. How to fucking just take down suspects, like the way they do in MMA. Teach them how to grapple on the ground instead of always having to reach for your gun, like female agents, female cops, and all that. We've seen it over and over on how many videos there are. They right when somebody gets near them, they're gonna have to pull out their gun because they can't hold their own in that kind of situation. So yes, we need more police officers and more people that are gonna hold their own. So let's go ahead and I wanted this is a I'm gonna show this one later. This one was really interesting. I
We've
like
heard
this one.
years.
So I don't know if y'all got to see Eric Schmidt obliterates the both sides bullshit coming from the left in under 2 minutes. I totally agree with this stuff. I'm tired of hearing about it. I know everybody's talking about it, but it is true. It's 100% true. Like, they were showing on a bunch of people, they show leftists when they have their kids. They always have their kids with their face facing the camera, with them all happy and stuff. Look at every Charlie Kirk picture with his kids. Look at Steven Crowder. Look at Ben Shapiro. They never have their kids on any pictures. Why is that? Why are the left openly get to show, hey, these are my kids. This is what I come home to. I know Benny Johnson. shows his kids quite a bit, but that's a gamble, man. I don't know if I do that, but you see always on the people on the right, they have to have beefed up security. They have to do they have to not show their children because they're always afraid because these leftists are psychos. They already have that next up kind of list. I mean, they even got Tim Pools in there. They have all kinds of people on that list that they want to get rid of. And I don't know why there isn't more arrest. Like there should be way more arrest. And as we all know, I don't think that 22-year-old uh Tyler Robinson, I don't think he worked alone, man. I think they need to do more, and they need to show us more because everybody involved in the Charlie Kirk assassination needs to fucking go down, and they need to like throw the book at them. Um, I mean, I think Tyler, I think he needs to get the death penalty. I don't see any recovery for that kid. And yeah, let's get this on the road. Like I'm tired of this bullshit of this dancing around the idea, and we're gonna investigate. Let's go, let's get it. But let's go ahead and check this guy out. I love what he has to say, and let's go.
Years of the left, their loudest voices calling anyone on the right extremists, MAGA Republicans, fascists, Nazis, an existential threat to democracy.
You could just also look at the President Biden before with his blood red fucking background, and he looking like a goddamn stormtrooper rally. Out there talking about these MAGA Republicans, they're threat to democracy. He was out there spewing. It was just the most hated. Sorry. You saw so much in that speech, divisiveness. Nothing. They made
Check yourself.
both sides now.
And don't give me this both sides bullshit. Mr. Director, I want to ask you. Tell me if each one of the following perpetrators or alleged perpetrators were acting from a left-wing or right-wing political violence. The man who tried to kill Republican congressman at the congressional baseball practice, nearly killing House Majority Leader Steve Scalise. Left-wing or right-wing violence?
Bernie, bro.
Sir, I believe it was a left-wing ideology.
Okay. Burn down cities during the Summer of Love in the George Floyd riots. Left-wing violence or right-wing violence?
BLM Antifa.
Sir, I'll rely on you on these.
BLM
I don't have
Antifa.
off the top of my head. I'm sorry.
Okay. Left-wing. We've heard years of the left, their loudest voices calling anyone on the right extremist MAGA.
Yes. Now, Kash Patel.
The Waukesha Christmas.
Kash Patel, dude, what's wrong with you? Why don't I'll just rely on you. Shut the fuck up, bro. You talked about this all the time on your podcast. You talked about this on everyone's podcast. How these government gangsters and this Antifa and this BLM and all this shit, they all needed to be labeled terrorist organizations, and all of a sudden, the cat got your tongue, right? You don't know how to say anything all of a sudden. Come on, bro. And I'm not like, I don't hate Kash Patel, but he has, and let's be real, he's been a disappointment for a long time. I know he's doing some good stuff out there too. I'm not saying he's not doing anything. I'm sure he's working hard. But from what I've heard from a lot of people out there that know sources, I'm just a dude in my garage. But there's a lot of people I watch, and they have a lot of sources in the FBI, and they say there's a lot of people in his ear just directing him the wrong way. And those people do have sources. They were like ex FBI. They're out there. They know him like personally, and I feel like, I mean, what else can it be? How do you go from like extreme, we know this 100% to like, you tiptoe around the whole situation all of a sudden. And I don't like that. And I think he needs to get his balls back and do something.
Parade massacre. Left-wing or right-wing violence? Left-wing. The Lee Zeldin stabbing attempt. Left-wing or right-wing? Left-wing. The Covenant school shooting in Nashville. Left-wing or right-wing? Left-wing. The Butler, Pennsylvania assassination attempt on President Trump. Left-wing or right-wing? Left-wing. The Trump International West Palm Beach assassination attempt, left-wing. The Abundant Life Christian school shooting, left-wing. The United Care CEO's murder, left-wing. Tesla's burned, keyed, damaged, firebombed, left-wing.
Also, I do want to say the whole, what did he just say? I just lost my train of thought. Oh, God, it's killing me. He said something before the Tesla. Help me out here, whoever's watching. What did he say before the Tesla situation? I'm gonna have to go back. But the Tesla was one, and I did see that. I forgot. I think it was Benavides. It was one of those senators, and he was like, "Oh, why did you direct so many resources to the Tesla stuff going on?" The fuck you talking about? Because they were burning Teslas and doxing people that had Teslas and trying to hurt them. These people are insane, and the gaslighting is just so much. It's hard to even keep up with. Man, I really wanted to know what he was talking about before that. I had it in my head, and then the Tesla fucked me up. But we'll go ahead and go forward. I'm gonna hear it again.
Left wing. The murders at the Israeli embassy, left wing. The ICE facilities firebombed, left wing.
That's what it was. It came back to me. Got it. I got it. He was talking about the Luigi Mangione situation. Yeah, he just got let off of what was it, terrorist charges today. And I don't know if you saw it. I'll show it in a little bit. But all these people are celebrating and dancing and hugging, like, oh my god, Luigi, wearing their stupid Luigi hats. These people are sick. I mean, they're sick. They just promote violence all the time. They don't care who does it. But the fucked up thing too is a lot of them promote it and they won't do it themselves. But they're waiting for those cycles, those little jokers in their parents' basements that have nothing going on for them, that want to be famous, that want their name spread across the media, and just have all the publicity. And they do have a fan club. Like look at the black dude that just stabbed that Ukrainian refugee. They put a GoFundMe for him. I know they took it down and everything, but still, all these people donated to this guy, and he was like not even doing anything political. He was just straight up killing a white person. That tells you how sick these people are. And talk about racism. Oh, but you can't be black and racist. I forgot. What an idiot. What an idiot I am. I forgot you can't be black and racist. That's stupid. But you see it all the time. You see what happened with what was his name? In Texas, Camelo Anthony. He got all this money from a bunch of people, and they didn't even have to hear the facts. They're just like, "Fuck it." Some black kid stabbed a white kid. Bam, get it. And I know everybody's gonna come back, and whoever's on the left wing, they're gonna be like, "What about that white girl that called the black kid N-word?" She's an idiot, and the people that donate to her, I would say, are also stupid. Why would you donate to her? But still, she didn't even do nothing. Like she was saying words which are stupid, and I condemn it 100%. I think that was stupid, especially to a kid. Like, grow up. You're a grown woman. But still, she didn't harm nobody. And if she did, I doubt anybody would have been like, "Oh, she hurt a black person and let's give her money." But if they did, I mean, if that were to happen, I would say, yeah, they're idiots too. But it's also a backlash from the shit that the white people have been seeing, the shit that conservatives have been seeing over and over again. Like these people are out for blood, and they are.
The Minnesota Catholic school shooting, left wing. The anti-white Charlotte and North Carolina stabbing, left wing.
Left wing.
The attempted Utah News State firebombing, left wing. And now, of course, the culmination of this vile trend, a left-wing assassination of Charlie Kirk. So don't give me this both sides. If we want to get to unity, let's be honest. Let's be honest. Free speech, yes. Political violence, no. The Waukesha Christmas.
All right. Totally agree. Totally agree, 100%. Now these people are sick. We're gonna go ahead and sorry, I went to the wrong one.
I mean, Hezbollah, bombed the embassy in.
All right, Dearborn Mayor Abdullah Banglada Hammond to a resident: "You don't belong in the city, Islamophobe. Get out." Hold on, let's see what this is.
That I launch a parade celebrating the fact that you moved out of the city because you are not somebody who believes in coexistence.
I mean, Hezbollah, bombed the embassy in Beirut, and including many Americans. So I just feel it's quite inappropriate.
You are an Islamophobe, and although you live here, I want.
He just says a fact. You're an Islamophobe.
You don't know, as mayor, you are not welcome here. And the day you move out of the city will be the day that I launch a parade celebrating the fact that you moved out of the city.
What a piece of shit.
Because you are not somebody who believes in coexistence.
I think he does. I think he's just worried about Islam taking over a lot of American cities, especially in Texas. We see a lot of that stuff happening in Texas. I know Greg Abbott says he's going to put a stop to some of it, but yeah, I don't know. So this is here it is, the full reel of this man. Now, this is a statement from the Texas president, Texas state president. She said that he's no longer a student there. I'm not going to read the whole thing, but for his actions, there was another one, and we're going to watch that in a little bit, of a woman punching, actually harming somebody because of that, and saying like, "Your man died, your man died," with her little fucking with the world star voice going on. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch this and see this just terrible behavior by this man. But that's not enough. He needs to do more.
Oh, buddy. Fuck that nigga. You're gonna get expelled, dude.
And he did get expelled, thankfully. That dude's a piece of shit. I mean, they did the same to us for how long? Always constantly trying to get everybody fired, trying to get everybody expelled. That dude's a scumbag. And you saw that white guy. What did that white guy do that he was like kind of trying to bump, do all that kind of stuff? He just looked at him and shook his head because he's just like, look at this scumbag right here. I'm trying to not say anything really bad. I'm really trying, because I know if I say anything, they're gonna say it's a racist, even though it's not. That's not what I'm thinking at all. I'm not trying to say that word or anything, but can you like just put the shoe on the other foot? Imagine somebody shot any left wing prominent figure, like anybody, and cold blood in front of their family, and a bunch of white people going up there to go mock her and how she looked when she got shot, or when he got shot, with a bunch of black people just standing around. What would happen to that? What would happen to that fucking white guy that did that? I mean, that tells you everything. What would happen? I mean, he probably wouldn't even be alive to see what would happen, to be honest. And I don't know, man. These people are sick. That's all I gotta say. These people are sick, and there's no coexisting with these idiots. Like, I really don't understand. Like, how are we supposed to coexist with that? I don't want to coexist with that. I already had to. I don't know how many of y'all had to do that, but I already had to drop some people. I was like, bro, I don't want to be around that. And then they're all like, oh, you're triggered. Like, no, I'm not triggered. I just don't need that kind of darkness around me. Like I would say the same thing if somebody shot just some left winger and that did nothing to nobody, just spewed facts and put it in their own way. Um, there's Destinies and all them that promote the hatred and all that shit. I mean, Destiny is the biggest cuck. I mean, he's already been like proven to be a cuck by letting his chick get banged out by other dudes. I mean, I guess you would be a bitter, angry person too. I would too if my wife was just out there banging other dudes all the time. It'd be embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I'm sorry, but when you see that, you see all kinds of nonsense that they've been spewing and everything else, and it's just gone out of control. And I don't really want to coexist with these people, like, at all. Um, this is, I guess it was Texas Tech.
Homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. Fuck your homie dead. He got shot in the head. Fuck your homie dead. Yeah, fuck your homie dead.
Evil is real, people, and it kind of looks like that. Evil. Evil. Murder is bad. She is evil. Have not said. Why are you being so hateful?
Why are you so hateful? Why are you so hateful? Why are you so hateful? Yeah.
Hey, can somebody tell her to back up?
Can you not put the camera in my face?
I'm sitting here. You walked up to me.
Okay, well,
I don't want this. I said rest in peace.
And I can
Just leave it alone. Please don't come after
Ma'am,
me.
you've been.
I want to be left alone.
I'm not emotional, ma'am. Don't tell me what I am and what I'm not. You can get out of my face because I could tell you what you are, but you won't like it.
You're being aggressive. You're being aggressive.
I'm not being aggressive. My voice is
You are
very
being
calm. You're calling me
aggressive.
aggressive because I'm a black woman.
Not at all.
No, we're not. I'm.
Always has to go back to that. It's because I'm black. No, it's because you're a piece of shit. How about that? How about you just realize you're a piece of shit? Like, come on. Not everything's because you're black. Black people, come on, let's stop doing this shit already. Man, y'all are professional victims, bro. Some of y'all, not all y'all. I know some. I've seen some really good black people. I know some really good black people. I know some really shitty brown people too, just Hispanics that are always professional victims. It's because I'm Hispanic. It's because I'm Mexican. Like, no, bitch, because you're a dipshit. Because you're a fucking idiot. How about that? Ah, this chick is so annoying.
Homie dead. Fuck your homie dead.
Okay, so I believe this is the girl that actually got arrested for shoving. I think the school expelled her also. Yes, she did. They did. I do know that. The way the story is, you want to know the whole thing. She started but shouting profanities and then saying fuck Charlie Kirk. He got shot in the head, then he went with blah, blah, blah. Asked her calmly to leave, which then escalated and shoved a mother with her young son. Yes, okay, so this is the one. A veteran at which point the crowd then escalated towards her spilling into it, and the streets where the cops took over. Yeah, so this is the one. She actually got arrested, thankfully. She's a piece of shit, and she's just using her race as always to kind of justify her actions, to kind of say you only don't like it because I'm black. Like, no, it's because you're an asshole and you're a bitch. You're all the adjectives of somebody that's horrible that nobody wants to be around. That's you. Everything about just ugliness. Like, that ugliness is crazy. And I really want to know, like, what do you get out of that? Do you get anything out of that? Just to be that ugly towards people? Like, I've never in my life thought I would just want to do some shit like that, just mocking and going all crazy. Like, I don't know, especially like at that older age, like that. Like, that's embarrassing, man. That's really embarrassing. Now, one of the last things I wanted to do was show the JD Vance. I know a lot of you already saw it, but I really like what he had to say, and I think it's very very refreshing to how he said it, and it's good. It's good to hear him say that shit. Ah, I forgot about the Adam Schiff. Okay, we gotta watch the Adam Schiff thing because that goes hard as fuck. And then we're gonna go to that. All right, Adam Schiff just gets shut down by Cash Patel today. I loved it. The way Cash Patel goes off on him, and it's fantastic, dude. Ah, this is fantastic. I don't know how many of y'all got to see it, but yes, let's go and watch.
The American people to believe that? Do you think they're stupid?
No.
You pencil neck motherfucker. God, I hate this guy. Look at him. If a dick ever came to real life and grew up, it would be Adam Schiff. God, this dude's just a walking cock. Just a walking penis. Not even cock, because cock sounds like a good word. It's a walking penis. This guy. Look at him. I can't stand him. I don't know how many this guy.
I think the American people believe the truth, that I'm not in the weeds on the everyday movements of
you're not in
inmates.
the weeds?
What I am doing is protecting this country, providing historic reform, and combating the weaponization of intelligence by the likes of you. And we have countlessly proven you to be a liar in Russiagate, in January 6th. You are the biggest fraud to ever sit in the United States Senate. You are a disgrace to this institution and an utter coward.
I'm not surprised.
I'm not surprised that you were perched and put on a show, so you're a charade. You are a political buffoon at best.
Well, you can take an internet troll.
Take it to the bank that the FBI is protecting this country and the state and citizens of California. We are bringing historic reform. Point of order. But all you care about is a child sex predator that was prosecuted by a prior administration, and the Obama Justice Department and the Biden Justice Department did squat. And what did President Trump do? Bring new charges courageously. And what have we done?
Chairman,
you said I'm the most transparent FBI director in history. 33,000 pages of information to you. I challenge you to say anything credibly to the truth. Go ahead and run to the cameras where you want to go now.
Both of you be quiet.
That's kind of good. I like that, but I'm not on board with the Cash Patel talking about the Epstein stuff the way he does. I think he said earlier like there was no proof of sex trafficking, like this, that he was having sex with minors. Come on, Cash. We're not idiots. I mean, maybe some people, but we're not idiots. We know there was some sex trafficking going on. Come on, don't do that to us. Don't spit in my curry, Cash. don't do that to me, Cashy. But definitely, I love that he didn't just. I love that he didn't let Adam Schiff talk. I love that he just said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna talk over you." Like he is a piece of shit. Everything he said, he had 100% proof of Russiagate, all turned out a lie. Everything he's always said has been a lie. He's done nothing. Like, what has he done other than just be a thorn on every conservative side? Just say, make up lies and say shit. Just nothing, nonsense. I really don't care for him. I don't think I don't even care. I don't know why he's still in the fucking Senate for all the lies that he's done. They should definitely be investigating that. I know they're investigating for some kind of fraud. I forgot what it was because it's been a while since I read about it. But they're investigating for some fraud. Let's get that shit on the road. Come on, boys. Now, last thing I do want to show is the JD Vance. I really enjoyed watching that 13-minute segment, but I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I just want to watch that last couple minutes of it, and I thought it was really good. Here we go. The last
with people who screw.
and this is really good because it's about time. I know Trump did it too, but it's about fucking time. I'm tired of hearing Republicans just tiptoe around the whole situation and be like, "Oh, it's time to come together." When Charlie Kirk got assassinated, I did not at all think it's time to come together. Fuck no, not even a little bit. I don't even think it crossed my mind like, "Hey, we need to come together." Nah, fuck no, fuck no, not at all. We need to point out the just terroristic nature of the left. Why? All the time. Why? When somebody on the right does any speaking tour, there's always chaos. There's always ruckus. I know even Destiny said, "Well, if you wanted Charlie Kirk alive, you shouldn't have elected Donald Trump for the second time." And people are just echoing that shit. They're just echoing it like, "Yeah, well, why'd you select him for the second time?" What? So what? We're just gonna give in to the terrorists now? Like, oh, we can't elect Donald Trump because if we do, then we're gonna have riots and we're gonna have all kinds of chaos. We're gonna have violence. Fuck no. That's not how this shit works. That's not how this works at all. How it works is we elect who we want, and then we call out the violent psychos that are on the other side that want to just seek and destroy every little thing that we've tried to build up during this second administration. And I mean, I know I'm not out there doing all the stuff, but we did vote in the people we wanted. We talked into X, like we talked it up to get Cash Patel where he's at, even though I feel like he hasn't fulfilled his promises. Um, Pam Bondi's just been a disappointment. I don't really care for her one bit. But all these other things, like yeah, y'all are just wanting to destroy everything. Y'all want to have these kill lists of conservative podcasters and conservative influencers and just conservative politicians. That's on y'all. That's something y'all got to deal with in your own party. It's time for y'all to calm down. Y'all went straight to it. Ilhan Omar talking shit. Y'all had other senators like, should we turn on the rhetoric? Like, yeah, whatever. It's y'all. So it's time for y'all to turn down the rhetoric on your end and stop saying the shit y'all saying. You cannot call somebody a Nazi for 10 years and expect nothing to happen because of that. Like somebody's gonna eventually, somebody with their psycho mindset, especially people, you got trans, you got these psycho lefties that think they're fucking cats and furries and all kinds of stupid shit, which the shooter was. He was obsessed with furries and his trans boyfriend. You have all these kinds of people on these anxiety pills, testosterone pills, estrogen, you got them on the fucking depression pills, all these pills, and you think that's not a recipe for disaster? Come on, we all know what you're doing, and you're hyping them up. I just saw this black girl the other day on video just saying how, oh, why'd y'all stop there? You should kill his family. You should kill his kids, his mother, his father, his wife. Literally saying this on camera, and she's still out free. She's still there. And then she goes at the very end, and this is exactly just like Destiny and like all the other little cucks that are out there saying shit like that. She goes, "Oh, well, don't tell me to do something like that. I'm chilling. I'm just good here where I'm at." Exactly. You want to go and promote all this violence, but you ain't gonna do it yourself because you already know you got a psycho fucking group of people that follow your little side, and they're gonna go and they might go do it because they feel emboldened to do it, and the left, and let's be perfectly honest here, the left's gotten way too comfortable bullying the right for the longest time now, man. They've gotten way too comfortable shoving you, hitting you, getting all close to you and saying like, "Oh, you got to move, you don't touch me," and all this shit because they do run in packs. I mean, they're motherfuckers running packs, and it's about time people do something about that. and I don't mean any violence, but protect yourself. Like even like Stephen Crowder's been saying, it's time for y'all to protect yourselves. And if you're gonna go out to like a place like that where you know you're gonna run into these people, don't go alone. You already know what's gonna happen, man. They've showed you over and over that they're willing to go that far. They're willing to be that martyr for the left. I mean, that's what they are. Look at Luigi Mangione. He's a martyr for the left. They're out there celebrating his fucking charge dropped of a terrorist attack, whatever, or terrorist. Well, I forgot what it was, but it was something with terrorists. Um, yeah, it's time for the right to actually stand up for themselves. If we want to go and have a rally somewhere, we want to go and have a speaker in our schools, or we want to go have a speaker in anywhere in some kind of venue. Why the fuck should we have to fear that? Why should we have to fear people just spitting out their opinions and facts? A lot of facts, but y'all can go and do that shit. So yeah, I'm not really cool with that at all. I think it's time for us to stop being fucking scared about it and fuck them. It's not time to come together. It's time for them to realize you are the bad guys in this whole situation. It's you, motherfuckers. Y'all are the bad ones. But let's go ahead and hear JD Vance and end it.
Scream at children over their parents' politics. There is no unity with someone who lies about what Charlie Kirk said in order to excuse his murder. There is no unity with someone who harasses an innocent family the day after the father of that family lost a dear friend. There is no unity with the people who celebrate Charlie Kirk's assassination. And there is no unity with the people who fund these articles, who pay the salaries of these terrorist sympathizers, who argue that Charlie Kirk, a loving husband and father, deserved a shot to the neck because he spoke words with which they disagree.
Facts. He spoke facts too. Come on. But I love it. I love the energy.
That the George Soros Open Society Foundation and the Ford Foundation, the groups who funded that disgusting article justifying Charlie's death, do you know they benefit from generous tax treatment? They are literally subsidized by you and me, the American taxpayer. And how do they reward us? By setting fire to the house built by the American family over 250 years.
Well, do something about it. We want to see something done. Why the fuck are we subsidizing these people? I want to see something done. Follow the money. Come on, let's go.
I'm desperate for our country to be united in condemnation of the actions and the ideas that killed my friend. I want it so badly that I will tell you a difficult truth. We can only have it with people who acknowledge that political violence is unacceptable, and when we work to dismantle the institutions that promote violence and terrorism in our own country.
Great. I like that. I like everything he had to say. I agree with them too. I would love to be unified in almost everything like we used to be back in the day, man. I mean, not even that long ago in the 90s. I remember we were pretty unified on immigration. We're pretty unified on not really unified on the abortion thing, but at least people knew abortion past the first trimester was like horrific, right? I want to be unified on having men and women sports. That wasn't even a thought of. You tell somebody in the 90s, hey, there's gonna be a bunch of dudes. There's gonna be these goddamn dudes in these women's sports beating their ass in in every sport and every fucking what is it? Every like event that they have, and people would look at you like like what's this dude doing? He's over there tripping on acid or something. They would look at you like you're crazy, and that's a reality now. Like it's just become a parody. Yeah, these dudes, these dudes with their fucking Austin Powers chest hair popping out, and it's like I'm a woman. Like, okay, I guess. You'd be like, oh man, your cock's showing. You put your cock away, man. Man, put that cock away. Where there's little girls around. Like this is what we've come. And I agree. I would love to be united. I don't want any political violence. Of course, I think political violence leads to a dark end, and it just people don't understand like what a civil war will do. It's not a fun time. It's just it's a terrible existence, and a lot of people are going to get hurt. A lot of families going to get separated. A lot of families going to get lose loved ones. And I don't want anything like that. We really have enough shit going on all over the country, much less to do it to ourselves. Um, but you can't unify with evil, man. You can't compromise with evil. You can't unify with it. You can't agree with it. And you got to call it out for what it is. It is evil. A lot of these people, and it's not every Democrat either. I know some people are saying the whole left. Like there's a lot of people that don't watch the news every day, and they're lefties and they believe in like, yeah, this is stupid, this is dumb. I agree with that. I talked to a lot of people and they're like, what? Like, nah, it's stupid. And I'm like, yeah, well, that's what they're doing. In some states, you can even there could be a stranger take your kid and take him to another state and look it up too. You think I'm lying? And go and put your kid on hormones and fucking sex change shit. I want us to agree on that. Like, we shouldn't be doing none of that to anyone under 18. We shouldn't put them on any hormones. We shouldn't have any surgeries. We should tell them to love themselves, especially once you have kids. And I know I've changed since I've had kids. So if some people are gonna be like, "Oh, you would have never said," that. Yeah, but people change. So I'm sorry. I fucking matured a little bit. I don't think we should be doing any of that shit to kids, like at all. Even teenagers should be 18 when you can make your own decisions. And if you want to do that, then you should get like some kind of counseling, like, hey, maybe this is what's going to happen and blah, blah, blah. At least be informed with the consequences and knowing that it's hard to, it's impossible to reverse all that shit. But that's what I want to agree with. And then I want to argue about economic shit. I want to argue about policies that like with economic wise, what should we do with this? How should we combat inflation? How should we combat you know, the rise of fucking welfare and the fraud and fucking Social Security and everything else. I would love to do that. But no, we're out here arguing about the dumbest shit all the time because the left has gone so far, way the fuck over there. I mean, God, they ran the opposite way. And we're arguing about the dumbest shit now. And I would love to be in the I guarantee in the 90s, if anything like this happened, everybody would be unified. Everybody would be like, what the fuck? Like, dude, we need to get rid of this radical group that's making us look bad, especially the left. You would think they would at least call out Antifa and be like, Antifa needs to go. We not have no affiliation with them. Instead of like funding them and talking how they're great and it's just an idea. I remember that stupid noise that they said. So yeah, I agree with JD Vance 100%. Now the only thing I was trying to say earlier is because he was saying his opinions, but they were facts. A lot of the stuff he was giving them facts, and I think we should all, you know, when a Democrat, like when a lefty or a Democrat, whatever, calls out the horribleness of their party, I think we should definitely let like that should be someone that we at least try to amplify and say, like, look, at least he's saying some good stuff. I know Bill Maher. Bill Maher says a lot of dumb shit. I remember he even hoped for a recession, and he said the Nazi stuff here and there, but not to the extent. But even he's like, yeah, he's saying the same thing. Like, bro, Charlie Kirk died. Can't stop thinking about it. It's a terrible situation, and I agree with that. And I'll give him his props when it when it when it happens. It's rarely, but it's rare for me that I could give him his props. But yeah, he's at least saying, and you could tell he actually kind of it feels like he means it. Like, yeah, we don't need to go to that level of hatred, where you want to kill each other. And I hopefully we'll see how things go. Hopefully the temperature does die out, but I still don't want me personally, I want something to come out of this. I want Antifa to be on the terrorist organization list. I want BLM as well. And we need to start like fuck that. Anytime these riots are happening in Portland and Seattle, anytime you do anything towards an ICE agent, you need to be fucking locked up. You need to be investigated and you need to be hunted down and you need to be in jail. And if they're in these liberal states that are getting just let out, nah, fuck that. Like, we need to do something about that situation because you can't have these ICE agents in danger all the time. I mean, they got to cover their faces because the whole situation with the left, how they're doxing them and trying to get them killed as well. Um, never saw that. Never saw that on the right. But I would love to prove me wrong. Let me know. Let me know where the right was doxing a bunch of lefties trying to get them killed, and I'll condemn them as well. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for tuning in. I'll be here tomorrow as well, and we'll talk some more. I wanted to talk more about some of the other news going on and just some funny shit. But y'all have a great night. Go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, follow, wherever you're following us at X, Instagram. We haven't got the Facebook up yet, but anywhere else on social media, we're out there. Oh, we have TikTok, but who knows how long that lasts because we usually only last like like 2-3 months. We get a good following and then bam, we're gone.